if you are under the age of 35, this song has to be one of like the top 5 classics that you've ever heard. Like there's something about this song that my generation and the generation above me just like we explode every time it comes on. There's like 5 songs I feel like that just there it's just I don't know what it is. It's and I can't even put none of us can tell why. It's just one of those songs that we just all it's become a cultural classic. And now of course you can like this song if you're not in that generation, but like I just feel like for whatever reason, like you go to a bar and this song the band starts playing this song, everybody sings along. Like no matter what song comes on, like not people like are like, oh, that's a good spot, but like as soon as the song comes on, everybody stops what they're doing and they just sing along. And it's just man, that's the dream to write a song like that, or several songs like that, where like not only that, because it's let me just see really quick. Actually, let's see when this Mr. Brightside, when did it actually come out? Because it's been around for a while. 2003. Okay, so I mean, like that's what 18 years old. Like it's lasted a while, and people love it. So that's the goal, right? Let's see what we got. This is one of my favorite songs to hear, just in general. I think most people in my generation would agree. But let's see what we got. This is a live version. I don't know if I've heard it played live, though, which is cool. I mean, by the Killers. I'm curious to see the distinct... Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. I was going to say the distinct starting, because if you listen to the actual original, I believe it starts with... Does it start with just it's really interesting panning. I think the drums are in the left ear and like fully in the left ear, almost like the Beatles used to do when like stereo just came out. Like they were figuring out how to do stereo, and the guitar on the right. And then when it comes in, it's boom, big right in the center, full. But it's actually really interesting production. Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, had it in a like this. It was only a kiss. That guitar riff is so classic. His vocals are seriously on point. Yo, this drummer is going wild. One thing I would have loved to hear is just a little bit more reverb on his vocals. I feel like there's a lot going on. There's a lot of space. The guitar. Well, there's so many different things to talk about. The guitar is classic. The tone is perfect. It sounds exactly like the recording. That riff is tough to play. I was auditioning years back for a cover band that I didn't get into, actually. But it's just fine. It taught me a lot. I learned a lot from that experience. I learned so many songs for it, but it taught me how to really play by ear. Because the guy that was pretty much auditioning me was like, hey, I'd really recommend while you're learning these songs to learn them by ear, because if we play a song or we call a song on the set that you don't know, you can listen to what we're doing, you can kind of pick up the gist of it. And I was like, okay, I'll try that. That's why I'm so good at like picking up my guitar and being able to hear things, because of that. So it's cool to see how things all work out, right? That riff is tough to play, and it's tough to play clean, and he's playing it perfectly clean. The drummer is crushing it. Like, it sounds so good. At first, it kind of lacked a little bit of fullness, I feel like, but now that everything's in, it sounds phenomenal. The bass it sounds great. Again, kind of like was a little awkward of an intro, not on their part. It's just because I'm so used to hearing the studio version of it, which is of course perfectly full and stuff. Now when you hear live version, it doesn't have that same fullness. But now that everything's all cohesively together, it's very full. But I would have, like I said, loved to hear just a little bit of reverb on his vocals, just because everything else sounds so full together that his vocals kind of feel like they're not in the same atmosphere, if that makes sense. This drum is going crazy here, though. His voice is great. There's so many different riffs within this song, actually. It's pretty phenomenal. So I'm just trying to pour myself a cup of coffee over here so I can drink the coffee while I listen. There's like 3 main riffs, and they're really, like, when you play them as a guitar player, like they really they're good. They're good riffs. And then there's also I'm curious if they're going to introduce a synth. There's a synth that goes along with it, and almost like a counter melody, which is really interesting in the studio version. I feel like the vocals could be a little louder too. Oh, is he gonna bring the synth? Come on. Yeah. So there's actually two synths in there. That's that like more like paddy style lead that he's playing now. If you listen to the original, there's actually a synth that kind of matches the guitar. It's way harder. It's like more like a saw synth though. It like way harder of a synth. Yeah. His pitch is really good, man. His intonation. Yo, the drummer is crushing. Is there a second guitarist? Because I'm hearing something left here. Yo, these drums are crazy, dude. Really dirty and bright bass. I like his hair. He's got a cool hairstyle. Yeah. Yo, this tom roll is nasty. Yeah. This is such a classic song. Oh, there are two guitar players. So right here, there's three guitar instruments. One being obviously the bass. I just don't know which is which. I can't see from here. I think the two far ones are the guitar. This one looks like it's got bigger tuning pegs, so I assume that's probably the bass. His high notes are really in tune. Yeah, nice walk down. Resolve that, please resolve that. Oh, it doesn't resolve. Dude, that song is so stinking good, man. I don't know how you could be in this generation and not love that song. It's such a stinking good song. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's an absolute classic. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Check out my music. God bless and peace out.